realize you can't.
What up YouTube, it's your girl Taylor and welcome back to my channel. So today's video is about the history of mental health and kind of like the reasons that it's became a problem and how it's progressed to the stigma that it has today. Let's get into the video. Should I swipe? Wait, maybe I should swipe this way? So in the very beginning of when mental health was first kind of talked about, it was said to be like religious punishment on somebody, or that it was just like a personal problem and people were like, it's not a big deal, and they honestly didn't understand it. So like people that had like mental illnesses were considered they had demons in their head and they were really mad. So back in the day, the ways they like tried to get rid of this was religious exorcisms, just try to get the demons out of them and undemonize them and make them less mad than they are. By the 1900s, the term mental illness and mental health really started to be popularized, and it was started by physicians, social reforms, and patients of asylums because they really wanted to get mental health more normalized instead of something that's religious and just a personal issue and kind of the person's fault themselves. So it was really a shift towards more of a medical kind of era for mental health. By the mid-1900s, mental health and destigmatizing it started to get a lot of attention from large organizations such as Big Pharma, because they realized that with this new push in a medical area, there could be new medicines made, new opportunities for the pharmacy to really profit from this. So they saw a big push in trying to destigmatize it also and make it more of a medical term and less of a personal problem. By the late 1900s, asylums were finally terminated and were deemed unhelpful, mostly because of the issue behind them that people didn't want to go because it had this thought of you being crazy if you went, or like something's really wrong with you if you were there, and people would really look at you weird and it would isolate people, and it was not a good medical help for mental illnesses. The final thing when we talk about the past and mental health is how it really has affected us and the way we go about mental health and mental illnesses today. One of the first things about the past affecting us now is that we have had so many medical advances in technology that have helped us understand a little more about the brain and what causes mental health and how brains are wired when people deal with certain mental illnesses. And that's been a really great thing that's helped a lot of different people. And the second thing that the past has really affected us now is our stigma. While the stigma is becoming lower and lower, there is an issue with people are raised in families that it is preached that mental illnesses aren't really a medical condition. It's just something that you can get over. You need to just get over it. Someone has it worse than you, kind of thing. And the kids grow up and they aren't able to reach out for help. They don't feel like it's really important to them because it wasn't an important value as they were growing up. So I think a lot of that has to do with just from the past it being so demonized and seen as people were mad. And another reason that the past has affected the current of mental health and mental illnesses is the misconceptions that were made in the past that people haven't taken the time to prove wrong now or to even learn about. Thank you guys for watching, and stay tuned for next week's video. Have a great weekend, and remember to spread a smile wherever you go.